After d4, we play the rare and very tricky move, knight c6. This is the Mikenas Defense, and it is very quickly becoming one of my favorite openings. And the idea here is that if white sets up their very natural c4 and knight c3 setup, that our knight on c6 is preparing an e5 pawn push. Now in future videos, we'll look at what to do when white takes our pawn on e5, but in this video, we're going over the most common response, which is d5, pushing their pawn to attack our knight. Now we will move our knight, but first we go bishop b4 check, and after they block with a knight, we are simply going to trade away our bishop and then move our knight that's in danger back to e7. And with their most common response of e4 taking the full center, we go d6, and now you see why we first got our bishop out and traded it away, because we wouldn't want it to be trapped behind our d6 pawn. And after their most common knight f3, our bishop on c8 and our knight on e7 will now prepare a very nice f5 pawn push, with the idea that if they do take our pawn, giving up some support of the center, we can recapture with the bishop and prepare to bring our knight over to f6 with a very nice position. But their most common move is to go bishop d3, supporting their e-pawn and getting ready to castle. And here we go knight f6, setting a small trap for them, because if they do castle their king, we simply take on e4, and with our pawn supported by the knight, we have a nice fork between their bishop and knight here. But okay, your opponent will most likely see this, so their most common move here is to take our f5 pawn now, but this is also winning for us because now with their pawn out of the way, we can go e4, winning a minor piece with this same exact fork.